And we're out of gas. But don't worry about the smoke. You had oiled the cylinders down, the previous owner. I'll put a little more in the float bowl. Through the vent. And about that much. And some in here. Let's see what happens. Don't sound too bad. Pretty soon it could be out of gas. I think. I'm gonna have to use the key to shut it off. And we're dead. Will it start? I'm thinking not. Yeah, we're out of gas. Well, this is Jeff with the Junkyard Kid channel. And just picked up this 58 Edsel Ranger here. Made a deal with the guy last fall. I think his name is Chris, if I remember right. Yeah, I believe so. I'm down by Vishik, North Dakota. And he brought it up today. And supposedly there was supposed to be a timing chain jumped. He had heard. But I got spark and I got checking, and our distributor was off a couple notches, so I pulled it out, moved it, and you heard a run. Kind of sounds not too bad. You're gonna have a lot of smoke because, like I said, when we fired it up, he had oiled down the cylinders. I think it was tight a little bit, and then this oil looks awful full and kind of red, like maybe there's some ATF in there as well. But anyways, got it running. Always kind of fun to do that with these old cars. Honestly, it's amazing how long these things can sit. With just a little tinkering, you can get them to make noise. This one was last licensed in 1979. As I said, it's 58 Edsel Ranger, plain Jane 4-door sedan. Something fairly unique on this one is, you look down here, we have, well, we should have 3 pedals. Somewhere there's a gas pedal, but we got a clutch and a brake pedal. A gas pedal's kind of hanging there, that rod there. Yeah, kind of a little different setup. I suppose I should turn the key off. No horn, darn it. But relatively solid car. We got some rust here on the floors. That was pretty typical on these older cars, especially this model. The carpeting is a rubber mat. And up in this part of the country, when this car was new, you didn't have many paved roads at all. They were all gravel or dirt roads. And you'd have mud you drug in and get underneath the mat and just sit there and kind of ferment. But other than that, it's not horrible. A little bit of rust in the rockers there. I kind of call that typical North Dakota rust. Back to driving in the gravel roads. The back here, see how the bumper's all rusted? Sitting in some building, I think there was some chemical, probably some spray, herbicide or pesticide. More than likely a herbicide for crops. And kind of unique color combination. The yellow is called jonquil yellow. I forget what the brownish copper is called. Haven't memorized all of them yet. But gonna get it running. See if we can drive it a little bit. And not sure at this point yet what I'm going to do with it. I got a grandson that might be interested in it. And if not, who knows? Maybe one of you guys could buy it. Be a good fixer-upper. Front fenders are pretty solid, which is something on these cars, especially up in this area here. They would really tend to rust out. You get your dirt and mud and thrown up there, and especially those that were in areas where they salted the roads. But I think that's enough for the day for me. And yeah, I'm kind of excited. So, till next time.